Have you ever wondered why people interrupt you, ignore your feelings, or seem to vanish after taking what they need from your kindness? The truth, though painful, is this: the way others treat you is often a direct mirror of how you treat yourself. When you habitually put everyone else before, silence your truth to avoid tension, or offer forgiveness without accountability, you're unconsciously signaling that your needs and boundaries don't matter. Carl Jung once said, "The world will ask you who you are. And if you don't know, the world will tell you. If you don't honor your own worth, how can anyone else?" Each time you tolerate subtle disrespect, whether by apologizing when you've done nothing wrong, downplaying your discomfort, or pleasing others at your own expense, you're reinforcing the idea that your emotions are negotiable. When you minimize yourself, others learn to do the same. This doesn't mean you're to blame for how people behave. It means you're in a position to recognize the patterns you may have unconsciously allowed. Many of us were taught early on that love and belonging come at the cost of self-abandonment. You might have been praised for being so easy to get along with, or scolded for standing your ground. Over time, that conditioning trains you to prioritize peace over authenticity, even when it hurts. One of the most damaging beliefs we carry is that self-worth must be earned from others. You may find yourself thinking, if I'm always helpful, they'll appreciate me. If I never say no, they'll like me. If I suppress my needs, they won't leave. But those who truly respect themselves don't need to beg for attention or overextend themselves for approval. They understand that their worth is inherent, not conditional. The more you seek validation outside yourself, the more power you hand over, and the more you teach others that your respect is optional. True respect begins with boundaries. Every time you say no to what drains you, you say yes to your own value. This isn't about being cold or unkind. It's about making it clear that your energy, time, and presence are sacred. Yes, drawing the line can be uncomfortable, especially with those who benefited from your lack of one. But discomfort is part of growth, not a sign you're doing it wrong. You don't owe lengthy explanations for honoring yourself. No is a complete sentence. The biggest threat to self-respect isn't always others. It's often the parts of yourself you've been taught to hide. Jung referred to this as the shadow, the traits and emotions you buried to fit in. Maybe you pushed down your anger to avoid being labeled difficult, or dimmed your confidence so you wouldn't be seen as arrogant. But what we repress doesn't vanish. It controls us from the background. Passivity, insecurity, and resentment often stem from unexpressed power. Reclaiming that power means embracing what you once feared was too much. It means giving yourself permission to speak up, walk away from what hurts, and occupy your rightful space in the world. Transformation begins when you start asking different questions. When something feels off, pause and ask, if I truly respected myself right now, what would I do? Follow the answer. Even if it's uncomfortable, stop over-explaining your choices. Prioritize your needs not as a reward, but as a requirement. Pause before reacting, and respond with clarity when disrespected. Choose relationships where energy flows both ways, where you're not the only one giving. The world is always reflecting what you believe you deserve. If you want others to treat you with dignity, start by embodying it. This doesn't mean hardening your heart. It means no longer betraying yourself to make others comfortable. The moment you stop waiting for people to change and begin showing up as someone who honors their worth, everything shifts. You don't need to earn respect. You simply have to stop giving yourself away. The world will rise to meet you the moment you do.